much like her hair with the bangs.
Yes. Very similar look.
How's it going? We just had some reports that you guys are being a bit disruptive in here. We do have a petitioning zone, and when you're petitioning an event or anything, you are required to be in the petitioning zone.
I'm not petitioning anything.
So you're holding a sign.
I'm holding a question.
Yeah.
I'm holding a question. I'm not petitioning anything.
They've also asked you not to film it. You have to ask them to play by that.
It's a public space. It's open to the public. It's a
I
public
understand that
forum. By your own policies, this is a public forum, so you're allowed to record. Matter of fact, that guy over there has been recording. She's been snapping pictures.
I understand.
So the
The
fact
thing
that you're
is,
saying that you got an issue with me doing this is a public forum.
Anybody here recording basically needs to just
So much fun.
stop doing it here in this event because they've asked you to stop and you're being disruptive.
That's not disruptive. This is passively recording in a public space. That's not disruption. And plus, you tried to just say that I was petitioning as well. So what are you exactly saying that I'm doing?
We just have a petitioning zone that's reserved for people who are speaking out. And
So you're saying I'm petitioning?
I'm saying that you're in violation of the patron code of behavior
Of what
this
is
library.
that?
It's a policy of the library
Right, but what's the violation?
that you're being disruptive, and we ask you not to be disruptive.
Are you on any of the social
How was I
media?
disruptive? Because they said I was being disruptive? That
You're
doesn't
making
really count.
everybody feel
You
uncomfortable.
have-
That's
That
very
ain't my fault. That ain't my fault. They're uncomfortable.
If you're
Have it on there.
not
What have I
going to
done?
comply, or I take it you're not going to comply.
What have I done that made them feel uncomfortable?
$35 and like
You're recording them.
So are other people. And this is a public space.
I'm going to
anyways.
talk to everybody here.
This is a public
I just
space.
came to you first because I just happened to come to you first, but we'd like you to come to the petitioning zone and stay there, and if you're not going to comply,
Why would I
we
go to
will.
Why would I go to the petitioning zone? I'm
It's
not
reserved for-
I'm not petitioning
I
anything.
understand. I
I'm asking a
understand.
question.
No,
That ain't
no, no.
petition. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
what needs to happen is that we need you to stop recording. We need you to stop being disruptive.
I'm not being disruptive. I've been sitting here minding my own
You're not-
business. Matter of
I've
fact, they
asked
came
you-
up and started
I've asked you
talking
a
to
couple
me.
of times now to come to the petitioning zone. If you're not going to
I'm not
comply,
petitioning.
we'll just have to. You would be trespassing at that point.
For what?
We asked you to. If you're not complying,
Complying with what? Complying with what? I'm not.
Yes,
I
you
told you,
will.
I'm not petitioning anything.
I understand that you. I understand you're upset, but
I'm not upset with anything. What are you talking about? You're the one that looks upset. Matter of fact, what do you mean? How have I been
I'm not
upset?
upset.
I've been as calm
it's
as
my
can be
job
standing here. What do you mean I'm being
I'm
upset?
not upset. It's
Sitting
just
here.
my job to support the rules and policies of the
What
law.
exactly tells you I'm upset, man? What exactly tells you that?
Well, if
Is
you're
it
not
this
going to
calm
comply,
demeanor and talking to you calmly? Is that what's telling you
I'm
I'm
not.
upset?
I
What do you
don't think
mean I'm
there's
upset?
nothing
You
about
trying to
your demeanor.
gaslight
It's
me?
just that you. No,
You've been trying to gaslight me the entire time you came down here. You're trying to tell me I'm petitioning.
If you're
You're
not
trying to
gonna-
tell me I can't record. You're trying to tell me I'm
You've been
upset.
asked by
You're trying to tell me
management
I'm a
to ask you to-
disruption. You won't explain to me how it makes people uncomfortable. It's not. This is a public
They've
space.
just said
You
that it
can
makes them
record.
uncomfortable. They've asked
You
you
can
to stop,
record.
and we've asked you to stop. So if you're not going to comply, we will.
You can record in here. Matter of fact, looks like you guys got cameras in these rooms anyway. So what's the problem?
Okay. I'm going to confer with management. And we'll probably be back. But the petitioning zone is right outside.
Outside
It's
where?
outside the library. It's in
I'm not
the-
petitioning though.
Just so you know, it's there.
What exactly tells you I'm petitioning?
The sign.
What about it?
Just that it's a sign, and usually people who have signs, we tend to assume that they're petitioning.
Is that guy over there petitioning? Look at what his shirt says. It says, "Why are you grooming kids?" It's the same thing.
Yeah, and I'm just talking to you first.
So has he got to go too?
Yeah,
He's gotta go as
anybody
well.
recording, anybody being disruptive in here needs to go to the petition zone. Okay? You're welcome to do all the petitioning and all the. You're welcome to make your voice heard
I ain't
outside.
petitioning.
Okay, but you're welcome to make your voice heard outside the petitioning zone. If you're not going to comply, then I'm going to have to ask you to leave
So are
for the
you
day.
saying by the very fact of what you call a sign means that I'm petitioning? Is that what you're saying?
I'm just saying
that what
library
you're
policy.
saying?
I'm just saying library policy.
Or is it my shirt?
It's nothing. It's
Is
just,
it my hat?
It's just library policy. So
Is it my shirt?
I'm just going to go
Is it my
talk to
hat?
management, and we'll confer, and we'll talk a little bit
Do what
about
you
it,
gotta
okay?
do, man.
All right, thank you.
That is what the website looks like. If you don't see the green,
Okay.
Yeah, so try Googling again, make sure you get that foundation.
Alright.
She signed the, Tuesday availability proclamation. And since
Hello,
I've
sir.
been working with the
How are you?
quality campus, I had to go through.
Can we talk with you outside real quick?
I'm fine with it.
All right, they're asking that you leave.
For what?
They said that they had already asked you to leave.
Yeah, I'm saying for what?
The violation of their policy. There can't be any disruption per their policy, and they have it pulled up to be able to show you guys that you can legally record and you can do all that stuff. They just now called because of their violation of policy, and in their policy they can ask patrons to leave once policy is done. Like if they ask somebody to do something and they refuse their request, they can ask people to leave. For instance, when they have people like stand on chairs, that's outside of the policy. If people are running inside, or if they're yelling or something like that, and you're not doing that.
Yeah.
But because of the sign and that they've asked you to leave is what they're saying is a violation of policy.
Well, none of that's happened, and so you're going to have yourself some pretty serious issues. First of all, you can't just ask me, hold on a second, let me explain myself here before you get yourself into some serious trouble. That would be a First Amendment violation all day long, because everything you just said there, you said, I'm not doing any of those things. What the issue is because you've said specifically, this is what you're calling a sign right here. They're saying that I'm petitioning in here. That's a petition right there. That lady's hat right there, by definition, is a petition. Matter of fact, look at her recording me right now. Second of all, you're trying to say that I'm a disruption. There's a huge issue with that. And the issue is the event just took place. It came and went, and I stood in here silently, not a disruption. If it would have been a disruption, the meeting wouldn't have happened. Third of all, I am allowed to record in here, and other people are as well. And they are recording, the library is recording, and I can open records request that right now and get that footage from the library. So if the library can record, then I can. And fourth of all, who's even said that I'm recording? That's a huge leap on your guys' part, isn't it? So I'm standing here with a question when other viewpoints are allowed. So again, that would be a violation of my First Amendment right. Freedom of speech. It would be a violation of freedom of press. It would also be a violation of assembly and redress of government. It would also be unequal protection under the 14th Amendment, the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment, because these viewpoints are allowed in here with you guys having an issue. So if you want to move on that, be my guest.
I have an issue.
Don't matter. I ain't done nothing wrong. I grant you, if I would have been up on a chair, jumping, yelling, and running, that's called a disruption. Standing silently with a message is not a disruption. So this is called a constitutionally protected activity. They cannot ask someone to leave a public building while engaged in a constitutionally protected activity. If you try to trespass me for it, we'll add a Fourth Amendment violation on that as well for an illegal search and seizure of you.
We haven't detained you at all. We just asked if we could talk with you outside, was the question.
So are we done then?
I don't know yet. I'm just having a conversation with you, and
I've explained it. I've
I
explained
feel
it
like
to
we're
you.
having a pretty good conversation.
Yeah, because I just educated you.
Sir, everything that you said, I'm understanding.
Of course, because that's called the
that's
called the Constitution.
Agreed. And we've already explained to them that you can legally.
Have you done that?
I explained it to them.
You didn't mention that one bit to me right now.
But what I'm telling you is the reason that they're asking you to leave was because of their policy in reference to what was occurring, because they have an area for when people want to demonstrate.
Will you do me a favor then?
Yes, sir.
Go back there and tell them to shove that policy up their ass because the Constitution trumps that.
Okay. I can do that. I don't think they will do that personally. So.
So if you think some policy, if you're going to follow some policy over the Constitution, you're going to have some serious issues on your hands there. What's your name? Sergeant what?
Johnson.
Sergeant Johnson. You're going to have some serious issues. What's your name?
Officer Crooks.
Officer Crooks. You guys are going to have serious issues on your hands if you think some policy can trump my First Amendment rights in here right now.
Okay.
And all these commie liberals, they know it as well, or at least they should know now. This is a public space. They all were granted the same privilege of recording. And matter of fact, the only person that disrupted the meeting was a lady turned around to me and said, while the event was going on, can I take your picture? I didn't respond, and she took my picture.
Every morning, Maddie drinks coffee while eating breakfast with a fork.
I love sports, says Maddie. It's not a spoon or a fork, but kind of both. That way you only need one utensil. Does anyone else use a sport? She was just asking me what a sport is. She didn't see why I'm there.
So she disrupted the meeting and she was allowed to do something that you guys are in the library is trying to say I can't do.
24.
So that's called unequal protection. Filming in public is a right.
Isn't it a right of every citizen to be able to contact another person or talk to them?
I don't know what that's got to do with, yeah, sure, but what's that got to do with
You're
anything?
saying that I'm gonna have an issue with the Fourth Amendment when I come and talk to you. And
Oh, no, I'm saying if you're gonna get to the point where you're gonna arrest me for any of this, you're gonna have the Fourth Amendment issue right there as well.
Okay. But all we've done now is we're just here having a conversation, right?
Yeah. We shouldn't even be having that. You should already know everything I just told you, brother. You should know everything I just told
I'm
you.
aware of everything, of all of that. So, but we still, if somebody calls the 911 line and says one thing, I mean, there's two sides to every story, right? Getting your side of the story, what occurred in here, is what I was wanting to get. So you're saying that you have just been sitting here and there's been no disruption, nobody's come in here and asked you to leave, like they were talking to you without, and then you just weren't responding to them? Is that all that's occurred today?
What I said is the most proof that you need in all of this of it not being a disruption is that the event that they said I was disruption at happened. It came and it went. So by definition, there was no disruption because the event happened.
Okay.
I mean, I can't make it any clearer to anybody else on that one. The event that I disrupted just happened while I was in attendance of it, standing silently.
Would you want to make a written statement about, because we have to do a report no matter what, do you want to make a written statement about what occurred today in your own words?
What are you reporting?
Anytime we have contact with somebody, so this will be just info on a 911 call.
So I know.
That way you can have the case number as well to report.
You can just write citizen educated me on the Constitution and I left. That would be enough. Otherwise, what are we even talking about right now?
I think we're talking about you sitting in here.
Yeah, but why? What, these people are sitting here, you're gonna go talk to them as well?
I've talked to several people.
Are you gonna go talk to these people sitting in here as well? They're not doing anything different than what I'm doing right now, just sitting here.
Well, they are doing something a little bit different. They're engaged in coloring.
Hey man, it's all right, man. You can tuck tail and leave, man. It's all right, brother. It's all right. It's all right.
It's all right.
It's the Constitution. It's a beautiful
I agree.
thing, man.
It
You don't
is.
have to be embarrassed by it. It's all right. You got
Totally
educated.
agree with you. I totally agree. So, all right. Well, it was nice to meet you.
It's amazing. You guys sat out there and talked to them for like 35, 40 minutes, but I can get this delivered to you. It actually only took about a minute to deliver it to you. You wanted to kind of resist it a little bit more. But what exactly were you guys? I'll find out. What exactly you guys were talking about
What did I
there.
resist in any way?
Well, this conversation's going way longer than I need to. I educated you, 10 minutes ago on
You don't
this
want to talk
one.
to me anymore?
What's there to talk about? I haven't done nothing wrong. You guys gonna?
Nice weather outside?
Oh no.
Just like you can walk up and talk to us, we can come talk to you. Devin never told you you were detained or anything like that, right?
And I have to look at my whole face.
They're like different hats.
That's where we're at.
Usually this one.
Yeah.
But
And do all the, yeah.
I'm guessing that you don't want to, like I said, my name's Sergeant Johnson. This is Officer Crooks. What was your name? I'm sorry.
What's your badge number there, Sergeant Johnson?
1206.
What's yours, Officer Cooks?
1821. All right, man.
Yep. Tell them about that policy. Tell them where they can shove it. Constitution. Tell them America on the way out. This is America 1, commies 0. It's a beautiful thing. Nice try, guys. Nice try.
I have the list over there.
Oh yeah.
I know the top part, but I don't